Hey people, um, I wanted to make a video today, to tell you guys a little bit about something I'm thinking about doing. I don't think this will cost too much money, um, but I am thinking about, you see the bike trailer right there? Okay. Those don't weigh that much, and this isn't too much larger, and if you're wondering where I got this massive metal from, this actually came with the car when I got the car. So yeah, I was thinking about converting this into a camper, and I'm gonna obviously get rid of this because this is just gonna make it more heavy. I'm basically just gonna keep the bottom and use this as like the floor and stuff. And then what I'm thinking for the walls and floors and stuff is whatever this stuff is right here that they put on my trike. This stuff's pretty bendy and it's pretty waterproof. So I was thinking of building the walls out of that. And then there's a heating system in my little car. My little car I have, there's a heating system in that little car. So I was thinking about buying another one of those heating systems and buying like a couple of the batteries the car has in it and rigging up the heating system to those batteries and putting the heating system inside of this. And making a camper for my bike, you know, like maybe also we could like make it so it could be like a studio, like where we could race Hot Wheels and stuff. Maybe we could put like tracks in there and stuff. Because I noticed something about my place I stay at with my parents, that the foundation of that place isn't exactly flat, if that makes sense. And that might be interfering with the races I do and other stuff. But yeah, I kind of just want to build me a studio and like something I can take with me to like events, like car shows and stuff. Like maybe we could do like races. Like if you guys would, I could tell you guys what car shows I'm going to and stuff. And if you're in the place where I'm heading, you could like go there and we could like race some cars and I could like meet and greet with people, because I'm gonna make this thing light enough weight that I can haul it. I might even use this one right here. So see this one right here, because I don't really want it to be too much wider than this, because I don't want to be in people's way when I'm hauling my camper, so to speak. But I'm thinking about making a small little camper for my e-bike, but also it could connect to my car as well. My car can't go as far as my e-bike, but my e-bike can haul it if my car can haul it, basically. Because they have about the same weight capacity. So I think the car is a 5 or a 400, and the e-bike I have has like a 350, I think, or 400. I can't remember, something like that. But yeah, I just want to make something like enclosed that I can like either stay in, like I'm thinking about going long distance rides sometimes with my wife, and these might be like rides where I'll have to stay somewhere overnight. And I'm also like gonna make like some kind of stilt thing on the trailer, because if I bring my bike, I'm obviously not gonna leave my bike outside overnight while I'm camping. I'm gonna bring the bike inside the camper itself. So this is gonna have to be a long trailer, but I'm thinking about making a e-bike camper trailer thing, but it also goes on my car too. But yeah, I don't know. You guys think? Do you guys think this would be strong enough to support being a camper? Because I think this is pretty solid. I don't, like I said, guys, I'm not very smart when it comes to mechanical things. But I think I could figuratively build a trailer. I really think I could. It's not that hard. I literally just need to figure out some way to make a hole for those wheels to go into. I'm thinking too, if I build something, it's gonna have 6 wheels, and they're going to be solid tube tires. Like, they're not going to have tubes in them. I'm going to have 6 wheels, so we're going to have 2 wheels or 3 wheels on each side, so we're going to have a 6-wheeled trailer. And then, like I said, the object of this thing is to build it as lightweight as possible to where I can haul it with my bike or my car. Preferably my bike, because my bike can go farther than my car. But it would be cool to have it like for the car, because if someday, if like, I always prepare for things to happen if the worst could happen. Like, I don't know, like, say, like, for some reason something would happen to my parents. Me and my girl could not afford the place we currently stay at on our own. Regardless of if I bought die cast or anything like that, we just couldn't afford it. Like, after paying the bills, we wouldn't be able to afford food, so it wouldn't work. And I would like have the camper as a backup option, and then just go put my stuff in a storage unit until we found something else. I like always having backup plans, so I ain't just gonna hit rock bottom out of nowhere, you know. Never know what can happen in life. And then I would just like haul my camper around with my car and stay with my car, because obviously I probably wouldn't put my car in the storage unit. But yeah, I think it'd be really cool to make something like that, because I could use it for videos. And then there'd be like less, because I know sometimes when I make some videos for you guys can hear my parents yelling in the background. You can hear dogs barking and stuff, and they can get, it annoys me. I don't know if it annoys you guys, but it does annoy me. And so I'm like, what if I build my own studio? And I get like there's zoning ordinances and stuff of like different things and things you can build stuff. I don't think that applies if it's a mobile thing. Like, if it's something that has wheels, I don't think that applies to it. So I don't think it would apply to that if I was to build that into like a trailer. That would be like a camper. I want to use that, but I think it's too wide, because that's almost about the size of a car. But it's not quite, because my car was just a little bit wider than this. So it's not quite the size of a car. Oh, we got something cool across the street. Oh, it must be, okay, it's coming out of the apartment complex. I don't know where that was. It sounded cool. I bet that was a Dodge Challenger or something. There's a lot of those in my area. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this thing would be good for like making a trailer. And who knows, maybe if these things would be good, I could like, you know, sell them, you know, make campers for bikes and sell them. I feel like there's probably a market out there for that, maybe. You know, people are always looking for cheaper ways to like live, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to live in that. I mean, it'd be really cheap to repair if someone was to like make it their tiny home or something. It'd be really cheap to repair. I mean, you wouldn't have any running water or anything, which would be like the biggest problem. But yeah, but yeah, I'm thinking of making that into a camper, because I feel like it wouldn't be hard to put holes in those bottom, like this thing right here, for instance. I bet I could probably get at least one wheel on this, and then maybe one here. Like, I don't know, I feel like I could get it in there, and then on there, and you'd have the 6-wheeled trailer, you know. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a neat idea, something to like have like an area to like, I don't know, get stuff. I've been wanting to build an enclosed bicycle trailer for a long time, because I feel like if I built something like that, and I know they have those child carrier ones, but I mean like something that's like a box, like a little toy hauler, like something that would be big enough to pull a bike in there and haul with another bike. I've been wanting to build a trailer like that for a while. I used to have a trailer, I'll see if I can find a picture and I'll edit it in here. I used to have a trailer when I moved out of my parents' house for the first time I built, where I had 2 trailers, and I shoddily got them to stick together, and it worked as long as it did, but I wouldn't trust that one as a permanent solution, because it was basically all kept together with bungee cords and zip ties and stuff. But it worked. It got done what I needed it to do. But I used to have a long trailer that was 2 of these connected to each other, and then it had an extra board out the back of it, I think, and that was my like flatbed trailer, like moved bikes, and I moved my Hot Wheels and my 124 scales and my I didn't have really any furniture, my TV and my video game systems and all that out of my parents' house when I first moved out. And then when I moved to my apartment, I think I used it again, or I used a smaller one, because I knew I was moving like 2 months ahead of time, so I just every day did what I could and got everything out of there. And then everything but my Hot Wheels were the last thing to go, because they were heavy, so I didn't really want to put them in my storage unit, so I was like, yeah. And then I had basically my grandfather-in-law helped me move my Hot Wheels, and worked out pretty well. And I got everything out of the apartment. But yeah, I'll see if I can find that picture of that. I'm pretty sure I can find the picture of when I've hauled some crazy stuff with my truck. That's why I call it my truck. It's not an actual truck, it's just a really big bike. But yeah, I'll see if I can find it. I'll put it like right here. I'll put a number of different pictures. I swear I took a bunch of different pictures of that thing hauling stuff, because I was impressed with how much it did. But now, what do you guys think? Think it'd be cool to build a little camper for a bicycle? I think it'd be really neat to have something like that. I just think it'd be really cool to have something like that. Like, just have the door where it opens and goes flat, and it's like a ramp. And it, like, you could drive the bike up in there and park it in there and stuff. And that'd be really cool. I'm working on getting a flatbed one done by the car show I'm going to, so I can bring this, because this will make it to the car show I'm going to. I'm going to bring this, I'm going to put a flatbed trailer, I'm going to bring my Rad Runner on the trailer, and I'm going to try to enter them in the car show together and see if I win an award or something. So, yeah, we'll see.